All right, let me get rid of this. Hello, everybody. Let me get everybody unmuted. Travis, Barry, Emily, everybody's unmuted.
So many people.
Woohoo.
So many people.
Hello.
How's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream, and welcome to Spooky Week, as I like to call it. It is Spooky Week. Although Halloween's been going on technically since about
2 weeks ago.
August 12th.
a couple weeks ago for Not So Scary. But the real spooky stuff starts this week. Halloween Horror Nights 2022 is here in a mere, give or take, 4 days. So joining us tonight, Travis.
Yay,
Hi.
bestie.
Is this your first time?
Hey.
Weren't you on the stream? Is this your first time?
First time.
Is it? I thought you were on a
Yep.
little while ago about we were talking about something or about. But okay, this is your first time. Cool. Well, thank you, Travis, for joining us.
Maybe.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Emily and Barry joining us as well.
We live here.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys are here forever. You're not going anywhere.
Let me out of this box.
The box
Oh
is
gosh.
comforting.
So let me say hello to the chat really quick. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, hello, Daniel. Hello, sir. How you doing? Rena, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. So we're gonna kind of the plan of attack here is we're gonna kind of go around the table, so to speak, here, the virtual table,
The rectangle?
around the rectangle here, and we're each gonna we're not gonna do. We've slowly realized over doing the years of doing the podcast, it's a lot for us to do our top.
10.
Our hype list,
Dear
hyping
God, please
everything. It's a lot, and so we are each going to do our top 3 houses that we're excited for, because that's a good number. After that, the thing is doing your hype list. Once you get down to like the bottom 5, those are usually the ones that you're overall like.
But I also
These are my not-
either, because people work really hard on these houses, and it's really I think they don't
Yeah.
like when it's like, I don't really look forward to this. It's like on my bottom, because that could have been like their baby.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
These are my
Yeah.
not quite hype list on the
Yeah.
bottom 5.
I've slowly gotten out of doing the
Top 10.
the hype list throughout the entire event, as a lot of people have done over the years. Hello, Bailey. Thanks for tuning in. She says hi, Travis.
I mean now that I've gotten a third run through, this is now my number 2, but then I got to run through on this other one. Now it's down to number 7.
Yeah, it just became too much. It just, I can't
Just
talk
go.
bad about it too much. I did it forever.
Just go and
but
enjoy the event, Jesus.
I just got too old and I just go to enjoy the event now. I just, but so we're gonna give our top 3 that we're really excited for. And then our top 2 scare zones. And then to wrap up the event, I'm going to bring up our HHN Ultimate Thrill Guide, and we'll scroll through and we'll look at some of the food, because the menus are up and we haven't really talked about that yet. Jesus will be there.
Jesus.
Oh, gosh. So
Jesus.
that's kind of our itinerary. Let me mute the music here for this evening. So if you're in the chat, let us know what you're most excited for. As we kind of go along here, your kind of top, maybe couple houses, top scare zones as we get along here. So, all right, who wants to go first?
Bugs.
Emily's going
Just
first.
gone
Well,
first.
there you go.
Bugs.
Emily's going first.
Emily's top 3 is bugs, bugs, bugs. Okay, Barry, you're next.
Bodies.
Why bugs, Emily?
Because it's a 1950s aesthetic house of the future gone very, very wrong. And there's a lot of babies for mama, and there's a surprise at the end, I think.
Most of the houses have a surprise at the end.
But this
So-
one has this one might have a good one.
Oh, okay.
So,
Don't spoil anything.
So,
and I
but
also have way too many bug accessories at this point, and
Oh
I'm
my
getting
goodness.
I'm shocked.
Like, have you bought stuff just for this bug
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
Like
No,
accessories?
my friend
It's a problem.
making
Please
one.
tell us.
What?
Can you tease a few? What
Well,
bug
Bailey-
accessories do you have?
Bailey got me spider earrings and spider clips for my hair, and she's also making bug clips. Aaron sent me a link to like a roach dress, which I really, really want. It's a problem.
Don't
I
ever
found like
wear
a
that
bug
around
button up
Sam.
the other day,
Oh,
and And I'm really hoping there's like a bug house specific shirt.
Somebody
you see-
posted. Somebody
What's
posted
going
a
to
picture
happen?
of a bug backpack, a cockroach backpack.
I'm the mother of Bug House.
I was
What-
like, oh,
What is going to happen if you walk out that house and you're just like, meh?
That won't happen.
That's not going to happen, Barry.
It's not gonna happen. How could that
But did
happen to
you
the
see-
best house ever made?
Did you see on the Never Go Alone shirt that got released today? There is a bug on there.
Bug.
yeah.
There is a
And
bug on there.
the other shirt that got released
Barry
today.
complains like he's not gonna go to Stay and Scream with me and go to Bug House every time.
Well, no.
Okay.
I'm just everybody's hyped on bugs. I'm going to be interested to see if someone walks through and they're just like, it was okay.
See, Barry's just gonna do that though for comedic effect, and then
It doesn't.
It's gonna be, reaction video. Clint's gonna be like, "Oh my god, that was amazing! It was so disgusting." I'm just gonna be like, "Eh."
Barry's gonna do his. Gosh. So Emily, while we have you on the spotlight here, are there any other houses that you're actually really excited for?
like, is everybody just doing their top 3 at one time? Is that what's happening?
I guess I haven't been told otherwise, or do we want to kind of
Okay.
go 1, 2,
Let's
3, around, or
rotate.
3, 2,
Let's-
1 around the table?
Let's
Okay.
toss it to Travis now.
Okay.
Hey, Travis, what is it?
Bugs.
Bugs.
So Bugs is your
That's
third.
not bad.
I'm shook.
I'm okay, so I'm a little biased, but like
I wonder why.
I'm very excited for it because it's something that's never been done before at Horror Nights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
never really had something that went into
It's unique.
the fact of this is a genuine fear of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
Like I saw
Yeah.
somebody ask, like, if
They're
there's gonna
like
be, a
bugs.
chicken exit or something.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
are-
no,
Are there
like
chicken
an
exits
emergency
inside?
exit, maybe, but
I'm just really excited to see what they do.
well, I guess
anything that's been in
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Travis.
anything that's been in that tent has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's not about the tent; it's just about the people and what's inside of it. But like everything in that tent's been pretty phenomenal lately. So
Can we talk
hoping
about
that
the
this-
trek to
Today
Bug
at
House,
work.
which was basically confirmed
I don't want to talk
because
about
the
it.
signs are out now, where how long you're gonna have to walk to get to Bug House?
More steps
Um,
and more babies for mama.
I
Yeah,
have
for those of you,
Express.
Shut
yeah,
up.
for those of you that haven't seen, they put out the metal frame things to the entrance for the house. I think most of them, if not all of them, and they're moving that tent house over to the.
Well, they're not moving it. They're just moving the line.
The moving the
They're moving
line.
the line
Yeah.
over by where the Men in Black tent needs to enter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are basically going to have to walk all the way behind Men in Black now, over
So-
to the tent to get to Bug House.
So basically,
Makes
when you do those back 4 houses, you will be doing a 5K.
basically, yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
I almost want to measure it out just to see if it ends up being a 5K almost that you'd have to do.
No, you measure it if I have to walk it, not you with your extremely long legs.
Me
You
too.
do a video. You do a video on that one night, Barry, and let us know how that goes for you.
Emily gets in 10,000.
That'll be a really
steps just
good-
doing the back 4 houses.
That'll be.
Emily needs exercise. So.
No, I'm serious, Barry. That'll be a fun YouTube video title.
3
Is the
people
walk to
watch
Bug
it.
House a 5K?
Yeah.
And then Barry's thumbnail is like him sweating like this, and like bugs in the picture.
As like
It'd
my
be
bug
perfect.
barrettes are like
Is
falling
it a
off my
5?
face.
Is it a 5K at the height of the lines? And then,
Yeah, let's do it. Throw it up on YouTube.
yeah,
Why
I
not?
can't wait to do that one. That'll
Thanks,
be
Barry.
riveting.
Like I said,
Emily's
I
like,
wanted.
That's great.
Hey,
I'm
look,
really
everyone's
surprised.
playing that game. Look, they're playing that game.
Barry just showed all his DMs on Twitter.
Like I said, I want to do more unique content, more informational videos about Horror Nights this year to you guys. So we'll find out if the walk to the tent house
Thumbs up
is.
this video if you want Barry to walk to Bug House.
Yeah. Absolutely riveting
Leave a
content here at
like,
ThrillGeek.
comment, and subscribe.
Barry puts out a
Um,
20-minute video of just walking to Buck House.
It's just Barry going,
Just
No-
breathing
no
into the
dialogue.
microphone as you. Oh gosh.
This is
Okay,
hour
so
number 3 of this video.
okay, Barry, what is your numero 3?
Is it Bug House?
I thought this was numero 1.
Oh, you went from top to bottom.
I'm
all
just
over the
doing
place.
my top 3, not in any particular order.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Party.
Okay,
That's
now
fine.
we're not going in any particular order.
Well, my number 1 was Bug, so
We're professionals here, ladies and gentlemen.
Figured.
I followed the rules.
My first top 3 is Spirits of the Coven, because 1920s flapper witches in a speakeasy.
Yeah.
What's not to like? I can't recall them really doing anything like this before. I think it's a great original idea. I feel like we don't get witches a lot.
No.
I mean, that's one of the highlights, I think, of this year. You know, we've talked about the overall theme is Halloween, and it's just like, you know,
Literally all we've talked about right here. Bugs
but
and Coven in the guide.
I can't wait to see the design of this house, because it's just, you know, that Art Deco look. I just think it's really going to be cool, and you know, it's
I might as well say that's on my top 3 too. Is Spirits of
evil
the Coven,
flapper
because-
witches. So
Yeah. I think this one's more. I think I'm more intrigued by this one, by the where they're going with the set design and the location. I think that's a big draw for me to this one, and I think that's why I'm so excited about it. And then witches. I mean, come on, you know, it's like, you know, I'm excited. Yeah. Anyways, I bought this up to bring up the logo and stuff, so let me get rid of that. And then the other one that's on my top 3 is Universal Monsters Legends Collide. I'm really excited for this house. They've done a phenomenal job with these monster houses the last couple of years. And so the fact that we're getting Dracula, Wolfman, and Mummy in one house, I'm very, very excited to see how they pull this one off. And we did learn in the US Today article that kind
USA.
of was it USA Today? Yeah, USA Today. Sorry. That the ending of this house will change every night with a different winner, kind of similar to the Throne Room a little bit. I think with the Throne Room they change like every
Every shift.
there was a new icon up on the throne, like
Every 45.
Yeah, every 45 minutes. So, but this it sounds like it's going to be a daily thing. Like there's going to be a new
Like every
winner.
night there's a different.
Yeah, there's going to be a new winner every night. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, these really story-driven classic monster houses, they've done such a great job with the last couple ones. I'm very, very excited for this one. I love Wolfman. I love, I think Wolfman's one of my favorite classic monster
Puppy
characters.
boy.
Yeah, Puppy Boy.
Mhm.
So, anyways,
No,
Give him a bone.
I mean,
Okay.
we've gone on and on about how cinematic Bride of Frankenstein Lives was, and just
Yeah.
I am all for, you know, it was nice when we first got the monsters back again, but that was more of a best of. I am all for these sequels.
yeah, these unique kind of sequel
story-driven sequels. That to me is way more interesting and a way better use of the Universal monsters. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the story is and how this house plays out.
Yeah. Yep.
'Cause the bar is pretty high with Bride of Frankenstein Lives. That was one of the most impressive. Like you said, you felt like you were in a movie in that house.
Yeah, that was the other thing they felt very cinematic. Cinematic is a good word to put it. I want to say like story driven, but you know, all the houses have some kind of story behind it. But yeah, I think cinematic is the better terminology to use. So all right. Travis, what's another one on your list? Another one of your top 3.
Something that not many people are probably going to say. The Horrors of Blumhouse, actually.
Hell yeah!
Well, you and Emily can have this conversation because no, that is not on my list.
Nope.
I'm very.
It's because we both love Black Phone.
It's because Black Phone is so good. And Freaky was a very good movie. And whenever I watched Freaky for the first time, I immediately called my sister and I said, I swear if this is not a Halloween Horror Nights house, I am going to be shocked. So the fact that they actually made it into a Halloween Horror Nights house and put it with honestly one of my favorite movies of the year so far. Besides Nope, obviously that movie was phenomenal. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah,
personally.
And then plus, I think we needed like a comedy house though too.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, obviously Black Phone is very serious, but it's hard to go through a very extremely serious house about like, you know,
exactly
child kidnappers.
Exactly.
And kind of need to have like a little bit of levity to it.
I'm also a huge fan of the Blumhouse films, and the houses that we've had in the past I've just absolutely adored, besides the Purge that they originally had back.
Oh yeah,
she don't
Scream the Purge.
The Scream Purge, yes. We don't talk about that. But the other, like the horrors of Blumhouse ones have been like amazing.
I mean, I think this one potentially has the potential to be the best one yet. And you know, and based on what the creators have said, you're basically getting two houses in one. Like it's literally you're going to finish one movie and then you go into the next movie, and it's you know, the other ones have been more of the other ones have been more of like a greatest hits from those movies and wasn't really coherent, and they're saying it seems like this one's going to be a little bit more coherent. It's going to be interesting to me how they adapt Black Phone, because it's, you know, they're going to have to sort of take some liberties. Because I mean, most of that movie, not really a spoiler. It takes place in a basement.
Yeah, but at the same time, we have the entire Exorcist house that takes place in one bedroom.
Yeah. No, I mean, kind of going off my biggest issue with the Blumhouse haunted houses is I'm very curious to see how separated they are, because it's always been felt like previous years when they cram 2 or 3 movies into a house, it feels like it's almost too much. So it feels like
even
with this,
from like the aerial views of that one, like you can see just number one how long that tent is, and Laura knows how much you're going back and forth and kind of creating more space.
No, I'm curious how much more separate they're going to be, and allowing each story to kind of be told on its own without being too forced, forced upon you. That's always been my issue with these Blumhouse haunted houses. They try to cram so much into these houses. It sounds like they're really trying to separate these two and kind of, let them do their own thing. So, okay, Travis, you said horrors of Blumhouse. Emily, is there any more?
I mean, I guess I'm down to my number 3.
Yeah, you got Bugs.
Technically, this is my number 2. So Blumhouse would be number 3. But it's what's the name of it? The Descendants of Destruction.
Okay. Is that the underground New York one? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I live so close to New York, so I'm going to be like, wow, so familiar. But also, apparently the more you go into the house, the darker it gets. And I love when they play with either like messing with your eyes or any type of lighting tricks.
Nope.
I picked violence this year. I picked the bugs and I picked the darkness. And the child kidnapper.
Yeah, Barry and I had this conversation, I think the last stream when the big news drop happened about me in darkness. Like if you want to creep me out and freak me out, put me in darkness. So I have to admit I mean,
it's just like the New York subway system though. The further down you go,
it's right next to Bug House, so it kind of is topical.
I have to admit when I was doing my top 3-4 houses. Descendants of Destruction, I think, would definitely be up there. Probably my top 5. Just for that reason, like I said, the creators have mentioned several times that it's going to get darker the further you go into the house. And if there's any chance of me being scared in these haunted houses, it's darkness and that sort of thing. And it's not even like a jump scare. It's just being creeped out. I would rather be creeped out than... I don't get jump scared at these events much anymore.
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, I've become so numb to jump scares.
Out of everyone, it's you, Travis. Shut up.
But like Daniel said, let me bring it up here. The pitch black room in Graveyard Games, that stuff creeps me out more than jump scares any day.
Yeah, and just the idea
Yeah,
that
bro.
we're going to sort of see this post-apocalyptic world evolve from like you start sort of right after the apocalypse, then you move on to like later on where the humans are starting to mutate to by the time you get to the end, they're full-on monsters.
Yeah.
Which I think can't recall an idea, and we've done post-apocalyptic houses before, but I don't think we've ever had one where you see see everything evolve, once they're underground in hiding. I think that's a really unique concept.
Yeah, there's the originals are all really great this year. Some really unique ideas, and this is one of them. This is a great example of them getting really creative and coming up with some really cool, unique, original houses this year. New Halloween Horror Nights every week, apparently, in my brain. So, okay, Emily, your top 3 are done. Travis?
I have one more.
Any more? You have one more. All right, lay it on us.
Technically 2 more. They're a tie.
No,
I can't
pick
really.
Pick one.
Fine, I'll pick one. So my third is going to be Halloween. The only reason why I'm saying Halloween is because I wasn't able to see it at 24. And whenever I saw Michael Myers last time, it was Halloween 4, and it was Halloween 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
so
house
I'm
was
very excited. Yeah, it was very.
They did their best.
It was.
They did
good.
their best.
It was good. But I'm very excited to see Michael Myers again. Obviously, wearing the shirt.
Everybody shows their Horror Night shirt now.
Yeah, Horror Night shirt time.
Go,
and
go,
then
Clint.
there's Clint wearing a Mel's Diane shirt.
It's a Horror Night shirt.
Somewhere. My microphone's in the way. Feel like
But
I'm flashing the camera.
I'm super excited to see what they do with it. If it's going to be any different than what they had in 24, or if it's going to be like very similar, what differences that they do now that they're
too.
exactly.
This is the first time Halloween House has, I believe, been on a soundstage.
Exactly, and I'm hoping we get kind of like a poltergeisty type of facade where it's like the entire house and you walk into the house. Probably. I think it'd be so cool.
There's a lot of people that have been saying that everybody hopes that we get to walk into the the Myers house and
or go around the side.
Yeah,
experience that.
Go around the side.
Cool.
The previous original one, the house was the facade was outside the tent. Shooting. Yeah, I do like the idea of hopefully getting to walk through the door.
Yeah.
And going.
Not to say that facade was not impressive. It was.
No,
for the original
impressive.
for the Halloween house. Several years back, but
and some people, we've talked about, why isn't it the new one? But they have the potential to do a mega house, after Halloween ends, and I would be shocked.
Hey, did you know that Evil dies tonight? Did you know?
I've heard.
I've
heard that.
Have you?
I gotta go back and watch the movie to verify.
I've heard of those things.
Can't wait for every trigger to be Evil.
Have you
dies
heard?
Tonight.
Have you heard that if you look up right here on this Cabana Bay marking, it says icons?
I knew that was
trigger
coming.
in there to be Michael.
What sound effect is that? Do it again, Barry.
Can you say Volcano Bay?
Volcano Bay.
Anyways, Barry, let's get one from you. Where are we at with you? What do you?
It's just you and I left now.
Now that we've embarrassed you, what do you want to give us?
The Weekend After Hours Nightmare.
Yeah, boy.
I think this one has, we usually when we do our hype, usually IPs don't always show up on our hype stuff, but this has the potential to be very interesting. It's got great source material from the After Hours videos. The use of the music, and to me also, those of you who follow me know, like, I went up to Atlanta this weekend and saw Lady Gaga Chromatica Ball. That's who I want. I'm not the only one who said this. That's who I want.
Lady Gaga at HHN.
At HHN, that would be freaking amazing. And I hope if this really is amazing, hopefully it'll show maybe her. There's a couple other artists that it could definitely be a good mix for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep.
The potential, I mean, to me, she's the number one as far as like gets if they could ever get her to do a house, because there's so much potential there. But this had, like I said, this I just hope we get the hall with the light, with the mirrors and the lights to disorient everybody. I and just scares popping out as you can't even tell which direction you're going. I really hope they can pull that off. I got to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they had a whole Super Bowl show exhibit, and they had some of the mirrors and the lights, and it was just the little setup they had there was really neat. And it's just like, you really can, with the way the light bounces and with the mirrors, you can really lose yourself in it. And I hope that's in this house.
Do you really think they're going to do a mirror maze with a bunch of drunk Halloween Horror Nights people going through it? Let's be real here,
about
Barry.
how they do a mirror
It'd be
maze
so
every
fun.
year?
Huh?
Thinking about how they do a mirror maze every year.
I'm thinking about how many times even we have gone the wrong way in a house.
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera in
You live.
Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
All of the, why am I going blank on the one in Paris, the virus one?
Dead exposure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dead exposure,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Because of messing with our eyes.
Me just going,
Yeah.
I'm blind now.
I'm blind now. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm blind now, and I'm French.
Or those of us who didn't learn the lesson to wear sunglasses before going into Poltergeist during Stay and Scream, and literally were walking into the walls once we
Me
were
in the
underneath the
sheep
house.
room. Please stop attacking me.
God, I miss that house so much.
Me too.
It's still my all-time favorite house.
House was so good. Oh gosh, miss it. I'm gonna cry.
Oh
So,
my God.
Poltergeist,
Clint,
rest in
what's your second one? Since it's just me and you now.
Well,
Time to go, Travis.
Yeah, okay, bye.
kind of. We've been kind of all over the place. My number 3 was Legends Collide. Number 2 was Spirits of the Coven. So this is my number 1.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake.
I
And
was waiting for it.
yeah, this one, between listening to the Discover Universal podcast episodes, for those of you that haven't listened to it, go listen to them. They are so good. The little anthology series that they've done, they've released this one, and they released one for Sweet Revenge. They're like a little storytelling, like little anthology series. They're really cool. They're only like 10 or 15 minutes long. Throw some headphones on and listen to them. They're really, really cool. But this one was the first one that they released. And then when they talked, when the creative team was talking about this one, they mentioned massive set pieces. And I have a feeling this house is going to be that really intense house with wind and cold air and that stuff. I love in a haunted house. So this house is why it's my number 1. I think it's going to have that vibe of almost Yeti vibe to it, if you may, a very intense, very elemental house, with wind and just really a really energetic house. Not to say all houses are. I'm trying to think of the right word, the right verbiage for it. But yeah, Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake is my most excited house. Because it just many reasons, as I said. So
You can just say it's the air conditioning.
the air conditioning will be nice. You're not wrong. It is my number 1 hype for air conditioning.
Can we say how nice it's going to be to have 5 soundstage houses?
Right?
It's
I'm
like
so excited for it.
just walking into the AC every time. Oh, yes.
Hello,
One more
Lauren.
time,
Thanks for
Barry.
joining us. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Hello, everybody. By the way, if you've just joined, hello.
I mean, Dead Man's. If they can get that, the cold air, the wind, I got to imagine maybe a little rain.
The
little
water,
mist.
the rain, the wind,
They
the
can
cold.
get that fog just right in there. It's, and we've been told, the scare actors in there are going to be very big.
Yeah,
Big
it's going to be the house
boys.
with the big boys, the big sailor dudes, and I think this is going to be a really, really intense house, which is why I'm super excited for it, because I love the, most haunted houses, they kind of go up and down in pace. There's always one every year that's just nonstop crazy from start to finish. There's no let up. There's no downtime. And I have a feeling that Winter's Wake is going to be that house, which is what I love. So, anyways, who's next? What do we got left?
Just me.
Just you? All right, Barry.
All right,
My
What's
final
your-
one in my top 3 is Fiesta de Chupacabra.
Choopy baby.
Choopy baby.
Choopy baby.
I just like we have that idea we're going to be walking into a Central American village. I mean, I gotta imagine that's going to be a pretty impressive facade. We know our friend Ramon worked on this. I think this house has a lot of potential. I hope they got everything right, because then it also has a lot of potential to catch a lot of crap. But I think just the idea that we're inviting all these tourists to this festival, and everybody enjoy this festival, and it's like, oh no, we're actually inviting you so we can kill you, so we can put your buckets of blood in front of our houses to keep the chupacabras from coming for us.
Yeah.
Excuse me, they're called choopy babies.
I love the idea of a vacation.
Choopy babies.
You're already at a theme park, and then the idea of using a house where vacation goes wrong. It's a nice
every
little
theme park ride.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry I screwed this up, but I need you to fix it.
it.
Everything's gone wrong. It's up to you to fix it.
Random family from Michigan.
Pretty much every ride at Universal Orlando.
To run for your
Except
lives.
Race Through Your North starring Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. So, all right. So there you go. There's all of our top 3s. Kind of a mishmash. We're kind of mixed.
Nobody cares about Hell Block Horror.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No.
I'm skeptical.
No, you're not.
I'm
don't
scared.
lie to the internet.
I don't know where they're going with that house, with the whole monster jail thing.
Exactly.
So I'm more kind of holding judgment on it, because I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know what to. I don't know. I don't know what to anticipate with that house. I mean, given you can't anticipate any of the houses at HHN, but I mean, if it's Hellgate Prison with monsters, it's going to be kind of but I'm hoping for something unique, and I don't know. I don't know where they're going with that house. So that's kind of why it's not on my super high on my hype list. I'm remaining hopeful.
No, I'm hopeful too, because I mean, it's been a few years since we've had like a straight up house that was just
Yeah.
They've been good, last few years of like all 10 houses have had good points.
Yeah, literally Hell Block Horror was the only one that we didn't say. I'm going through the list of all 10 houses.
Yep.
And
I knew what we weren't going to say. I knew
Yeah.
it was going to be the one that no one said.
Wow, we really didn't say any of those.
No, we didn't. I went back through the list right now. I was like, oh yeah, we didn't. Nobody said Hell Block Horror on their top 3 list. But anyways, all right, let's spend the
Scare zones.
Lauren says witches and bugs and chupacabras. Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. I think it's cool that Chupacabras has bilingual cast. Yeah, that's really
And
cool.
all the
Yeah.
triggers apparently are in Spanish.
Oh, that's
Good.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Very good.
So,
That's
all right.
very good, but it's going to make a lot of people mad.
Yeah,
It's just the white people.
The
Yeah.
Karens can get over it.
yeah.
They can.
So we're going to actually spend the last 15, 20 minutes or so going through the food here because we
No,
have not
so?
just.
Or forgot scare zones.
Oh, scare zones. Yeah. My bad.
Wait, everybody
Okay.
just say their most anticipated on 3. Okay? Ready? 1,
They're our
2,
top. Wait.
3. Sweet Revenge.
Sweet revenge.
Sweet
Sweet
revenge. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we can move on now.
We can move on.
I mean,
But hold on. You can't go on without saying the Pumpkin Lord is returning, though.
Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah, that is
yeah.
the second
Our-
one.
That's like the other thing.
it would be my second. I mean, I'm holding judgment because like this is obviously the biggest scare zone I feel like we've had there, in probably as long as I can remember. Graveyard Deadly Unrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're all gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean we're it's Scarecrow is the last one coming together really because it's we're finally getting the barn up. But I think if on the nights if that fog hits that area right, it's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they got a lot more of the barn structure up. I've been curious how they're going to do the whole barn, and I don't think they're doing. My thing was, are they doing a roof? And it doesn't look like they're going to put a roof over it. It's just a front. Yeah, the trees are like. I was there on Saturday, and I was like, those trees in the video. I was like, those trees are really low, so I don't think they're going to do a roof.
I think also with a roof, you would get into fire safety, and
it becomes an enclosed structure and all that stuff. So, as Daniel said here in the chat, he said my most hype zone is all of them. Yeah, they're all looking really fantastic this year. We're not going to single out a single one.
But like Sweet Revenge.
Yeah,
Sweet Revenge. They're all looking really, really fantastic this year.
I felt like the story on that podcast wasn't as good because it was all of a sudden it's like, hey, let's poison everybody. Sure, why not?
Everybody's getting poisoned candy. Here you go.
It's like I felt the other one built more of the story a lot better than just like, oh, somebody poisoned my parents. Hey, my friend, let's poison people too.
Yeah, that one was kind of
a girl who's paying attention. Well, you know what? It is a girl paying attention to a lonely guy. So yeah, I could see that.
I gotta go home, and I am home.
The Winter's Wake one is really good. So if you listen to any of them, listen to that one. So, all right, food. First up here in what area of the park is this?
Cafe La Bamba.
Still Hollywood, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of Cafe La Bamba is Barry. You want to? I'm gonna murder the Spanish here. I'm just gonna say Day of the Dead, like I've been saying.
Dia de los Muertos.
There you go. You want to read the food too?
No. I mean, I will say, online this menu list has gotten some crap from some people because it's like, okay, if you're going to do this, then why not do a more authentic menu?
Yeah.
They said chicharron. Shut up.
Besides chicharrones is authentic. And the popsicle
and the White Claw.
And the $25
White Claw, yes,
and the White Claw and the Bud Light.
White Claws are very popular in Central America. And Mexico.
But yeah, here's a look at the menu. They did add this one. I think Travis told me about this popsicle. I think that was just added.
Featured in the summer stuff. It was just the actual drink.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So, but there's that one. Anything? Moving on over to Kid Zone. We have this will be your Twisted Taters booth with the fiery Twisted Taters with queso, the Twisted Tater Blood and Guts, and then your regular Twisted Taters.
I'm so tired.
I'm not a Twisted Tater person, but that one with queso sounds amazing.
I may get the one with queso, the fiery Twisted one with queso. I'm with you on that, Travis. I may hit that one up this year. It's been a few years since I've gotten a Twisted Tater.
Trust me, they're not any better.
I mean, the issue with Twisted Taters is if they're not cooked right, if they're overcooked, they're awful. And
yeah,
I don't get why people like them so much, but like whatever.
Yeah, to each their own.
You can hold it in one hand and hold your circus peanut in the next hand.
This other one's still kind of in the same area right there by Kid Zone, right before you get into Kid Zone. Is this one Dracula themed? I've been trying to figure out the theme of it.
I believe so.
Yeah, so I think he's not going to give you back his money.
Yeah. This is the one that has this is kind of cool. Like I said on Twitter, on the ThrillGeek Twitter, this one has the Mummy's Curse tablet cookie for $3.79 and the garlic Philly cheese steak.
James wants that more than anything in the whole wide world.
I am going straight to that on Friday.
For the garlic Philly cheesesteak?
I just got abandoned.
I want me a Mummy's Curse tablet cookie. But there's the cheesesteak. I haven't added the picture, the cookies on the other side of the booth.
It looks like a tablet.
Yeah, it looks like an Egyptian kind of like tablet thing. So
Chucky's food booth. Fries. There's also the pizza fries booth, but it's always closed.
The interesting The interesting thing with pizza fries is there will be vegan pizza fries this year.
Yeah, they are. I think somebody got a quick peek at the menu, and vegan pizza fries are going to be part of it this year. So, all right, let me. Where are we on here? Chucky.
Well, Sam went to this one, I guess, with like the little preview thing that they had, and he said the burger was really good.
Yeah, this one has the Good Guys burger, which is a beef burger, crispy pork belly, cheddar cheese sauce, pickled jalapenos with a donut bun topped with red icing and fruity cereal.
You just scrape off the top.
That's
Don't
a lot.
complain about it. You'll eat it.
Donut
and then
burger.
there's the Wanna Play beignet, which is Nashville hot chicken and pimento cheese stuffed beignet topped with scallions and a hot and spicy seasoning.
I never like read that. Now I want that.
Yeah.
I mean, everything in this booth looks good. So
yeah, there's the chili Lee Ray, which is vegan quinoa chili with, is that hominy? What is hominy? I don't know my food. Some of these foods I'm like, I don't know what this is. And then it says topped with micro cilantro, not regular cilantro, but micro cilantro. I've never heard of micro cilantro. And vegan feta cheese crumbles. That's a misspelling. Emily, come on. That's a misspelling. Where are you?
Oh, hold
on. And then over in San Francisco, the food truck is going to be back with the mac and cheese goodies. You're going to have the Sacrificial Remains mac and cheese bowl, which is basically chili mac and cheese with chorizo sausage fingers. Burnt
offerings. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good with the char siu pork skewer.
Yeah,
so
it comes with
that one.
Pork skewer, so that sounds pretty good. And then we keep on trekking down here. We are at Meats.
This will at least be the most exciting booth to go to.
Yeah. This one's going to have it's going to have some Rice Krispie things that look like grinded up body parts. But they are going to have some food there. They're going to have African lentil and potato sambusa coffins, tombstone red velvet cake pop, pepperoni pizza skull, and yeah. Am I reading the right one?
You're looking at the wrong menu.
No, I was like, wait a second, that's not at that one. Here we go.
No, it's fried zombie brains.
Yeah, fried zombie brains. That's the next one. Yeah.
Fried cauliflower, spoiled Angry Bear meats, which is flaming hot Cheetos and a white cheddar flavored marshmallow treat.
No.
Of course, the return of the beating gummy heart. And then one that we don't have on there is the spicy fried chicken. It's a crispy fried chicken thigh pieces, peanuts.
Yeah, there's still a few menus I think we're missing. I've been trying to get everything up and running here.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Real quick, with the meat section, I was walking around today and I think I might have figured out something about it. I think it's going to be one way because they have...
Yeah, there's a do not enter sign at the other end.
Yeah, there's a do not enter. I think it's going to be one-way entrance.
Yeah, Madison, she filmed a little Instagram reel that I threw up on our Instagram of it, and she filmed the white or the clear plastic rubber strips, and it says "Do not enter." So it seems like it's going to be you're going to enter on one side and go out the other. They're probably just doing that just for crowd control. So okay, now we're heading down further down into New York, and this is the one that's going to have the stuff that I was just getting a little bit ahead of myself here. This one's going to have the pepperoni pizza skulls, the African lentil and potato sambusa coffin, the velvet cake pop, and Little Boo's spicy pumpkin bun. Little Boo.
Let me have a piece of that Little Boo spicy pumpkin bun.
Let me get your pumpkin bun there, Little Boo. Sorry. And then some of these are going to have a specialty drink. Some are not. This one's going to be the pumpkin ginger snap punch.
So ready for it.
Yeah. So
what a time to be alive.
That's probably the one drink I'm actually looking forward to, because most of the other ones, it's like there's a bunch of bourbon based drinks, and it's like
I'm down
I want to drink when it's like hot outside is bourbon.
This one actually, when I was putting together the food on the guide, I read this one, and the dark rum, the pumpkin puree, the ginger, cinnamon syrup, pressed lemon juice, orange juice, and then pimento bitters. That actually sounds pretty good. So I'm with you on that one, Barry. That one actually sounds pretty good.
I'm excited to actually have the circus peanut.
Yeah, the Revenge of the Circus Peanut. Yeah, that's happening, which is pretty fantastic. And that's going to be, where is that going to be? I saw
That's
pictures.
That's Kids Zone Pizza.
Is it Kids Zone Pizza? Okay. And then another.
I want that haunted.
We didn't even go. They also in Gramercy at that booth. It's spicy turkey and squash bun.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy ground turkey butternut squash filled steam bun. That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounds fire.
Fried rat tails. This is interesting. Florida Bay seasoned funnel fries with creamy crab dip.
Yep.
Sliced scallions.
So probably
and the Major
Old Bay
Sweets
fries.
ice cream sandwich. Zombie candy corn sugar cookie filled with vanilla ice cream. So there's, yeah, right.
Okay, but like one about the haunted horseshoe.
Then booth number 3.
Yeah. New York is once again the place with all the food booths, with the majority of them.
And this one's drink actually sounds pretty good. The champagne
really
shocker, with absinthe and green chartreuse with lemon juice and simple syrup. That sounds like I will definitely be trying that one.
Yeah, and then this one for food has the haunted horseshoe, which is an open-faced burger on garlic toast with jalapeno bacon, spicy candied pork belly, crinkle cut fries, and cheddar cheese sauce, and then the killer stove popcorn custard. Popcorn infused custard topped with blood splattered kettle corn.
No.
That's different.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
$14.99, no chance in hell, PBJ baby.
Yeah, this is I think somebody in the Universal Pass Holder Facebook group
confirmed that it was going to be $9.99.
It's going to be $9.99. So.
Why would you still pay $9.99 for an Uncrustable?
But yeah, this is going to have the note.
I could understand. Sorry, I could understand $14.99 if it was an actual fried PB&J and not an Uncrustable.
Yeah. And then this one's going to have the fried Twinkies and your fried Oreos.
I hope they come with more Oreos for $9.99. Is that a $3 price increase?
Yep.
It was. I thought.
Yeah, everything. I tried to go back and I tried to look at some prices from last year compared to this year, and on average, everything increased $1 to $2 on the menus.
But Barry, you can save your tears with the next drink.
Yeah, and here's a quick look at the Weekend After Hours Nightmare Bar. They're gonna have a signature drink there called Save Your Tears. It's basically gonna have bourbon, peach brandy, lemon juice, agave nectar, bitters topped with peach bursting boba. So that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, this is the only bourbon one that I think I find interesting out of any of them.
Yeah. And then the food. Yeah, I don't drink much either at the event. Occasionally, I'll get one of the. I'll do my Blinky Cup, and occasionally I'll bring it back once in a blue moon.
It's just me and Clint crying in a corner that they don't sell Mountain Dew.
Basically, I want my Mountain Dew.
And then Barry and I just vibing with our absinthe drinks.
Yeah.
You and Barry in a corner.
And then the food truck over in front of the Music Plaza stage. They're going to have arepas, which is spelled cauldron stew, and mozzarella arepas. And this is the witches spell cauldron stew sounds interesting. It's green chili and chicken stew served with a skeleton cornbread. You can kind of see it there in the picture.
You have a fun little friend.
Yeah. And then
I hope it gets cold enough to actually be able to enjoy stew.
Stew on 100-degree Florida night at Horror Nights doesn't great. Sound.
Yeah, and the arepas are they're they pretty much become almost a seasonal thing now during summertime and also Mardi Gras, but they're popular.
Yeah, Ride Through the Tree said, I'm curious if the Dead Coconut Club will have specialty drinks too. No, yeah, we haven't mentioned that. The banners are up for the Dead Coconut Club and City Walk. We posted it on the ThrillGeek Twitter, Instagram. Universal really hasn't announced anything officially. I'm guessing we're going to get some big. They haven't announced the food, and they usually do. They usually do like one big announcement for the food. So I'm guessing we're going to get Dead Coconut Club details.
They announced what the Swizzle Lounge at Cabana Bay, which I mean, just it's the lobby bar.
Yeah. So that'll be coming to City Walk, and yeah, I'm expecting to do some kind of big, press release, food announcement with what's going to be in the tribute store, because we still have the sweets and treats that are going to be in the tribute store.
I mean, it's crazy. The tribute store still hasn't opened.
Yeah, that's I've kept thinking about that. Usually, at least by now, years past, the tribute store had already been open for a couple weeks. So we still got to find out. We still have to see what's. I'm curious where they're going with the theme with this, with the walkthrough. What is it like
the reasoning for all the posters and everything that showed up on that desk at the end of the old tribute store.
Yeah, well they talk about it in the I want to say it was the USA Today article again. They mentioned kind of the backstory behind the tribute store and how it's being turned into like a walk-through attraction or something, or I can't remember what it was exactly.
It was like a dark ride or something.
Yeah, it was like a walk-through dark ride or something.
Yeah,
I was like, that's
I saw someone post something about you actually see the tracks on the floor.
Interesting.
Like that,
that'll be cool.
We'll find out soon. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Either they'll debut it tomorrow, shockingly, or I'm assuming the team members will get to see it Wednesday night.
I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure. I think that the team members get to see it during preview on the 31st.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I think it'll open the day after.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. So, all right, everybody. That's everything I got. We went over our top houses, top scare zones, went over the food. So you're pretty much caught up for the most part. Hopefully.
Sure.
Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you saw something you haven't seen yet, because we are, like I said, 4 days out. Halloween Horror Nights 2022. We will be there. All over the place.
All weekend long.
All weekend long. Yeah. Friday,
Going
Saturday,
Express.
Sunday.
Ooh,
Yeah, Travis is being a baller this year. Look at you, fancy boy, buying the Express.
Listen.
Have you ever watched Travis say he's going to actively
It was
leave
nice
me
knowing you.
multiple times on a podcast? Because I just did.
Wow. I got awkward really quick.
Listen, it'll take me like an hour and a half to express through things, and I'll probably do it whenever
Meat
it's busy.
leaves.
You have Barry and I, Emily.
Meat leaves.
You
The
can
event hasn't even started, and she's had enough of us.
I'm ahead of.
But yeah, no, we
man.
will be there. Barry, we actually, for the media event, we'll be there for a couple of things. And then we'll be there for the media event at night, doing the insane, probably RIP tour as usual. So look for all sorts of just.
Yeah, our coverage will start around 11 a.m. Friday morning when I get to check out the Universal Monsters Gallery of Legends. So
it might start earlier because I'm staying at Cabana Bay. So I'll be able to see them transform the
that's true.
Swizzle Lounge.
Yeah. So
I
we're
want
going to
Travis
have
to
that.
stand out there and watch them literally construct it.
You know, we will have
Did it
coverage.
last year.
We will have our primary, as usual, will be Twitter, but we will have coverage. We will be posting TikToks. We'll be posting Instagram. You know, YouTube. We were going to have multiple videos coming throughout the weekend, including obviously the houses, fingers crossed, houses highlights, and then scare zones, and then RIP tour, and then we're going to probably might do a stay and scream video. So we're going to have plenty of stuff coming to the YouTube channel. So
it's a 5-second reel of me and Travis yelling bugs.
Bugs.
We can post that.
Choopy baby. Choopy bugs.
Bug choopy babe.
But yeah, no, one thing I kind of went over with everybody with this year's event is, instead of us doing like HHN vlogs, we want to do some more informational videos. So if you guys watching the stream, if anybody has any ideas on what type of HHN videos you guys would like to see, information on Express, information on Stay and Scream, top this, top that, ways to do this, please let us know. because we want to try and do more, because all of our Halloween Horror Nights content usually does pretty well. So I kind of wanted to hone in on some specialty videos this year of stuff that's more informational, instead of us just doing a Halloween Horror Nights vlog of us hanging out at Horror Nights or whatever. So if anybody has any ideas, let us know on Twitter, let us know on Instagram, whatever, email us, because we want to try and do some more unique, informational videos this year. Like Barry said, we've never done it before, and we always have people ask us how Stay and Scream works. So we're going to work on doing, I think one of the first ones that we have lined up to film and edit and post is how Stay and Scream is going to work this year. So look for that one.
We're still going to show you what an RIP tour is like. So we will definitely have that one, probably in multiple parts, because we also know people usually like our Thrill Geek videos to stay about 5-10 minutes. We go over that, then it gets a little long. So we're going to break that one up, but we will still show you what it's like to be on an RIP tour, because it's a really fun, unique experience.
Yeah, and we try to keep our videos.
I'll show you what it looks like to be poor.
Yeah,
me too.
Shut up, you have Express. This is the real go-to video over here.
But
5 minutes of Travis. Look, scan. Look, they scan it again. I walk into the house.
There's Express. Oh gosh. So, anyways, guys, thanks for everybody for tuning in again as usual. We appreciate you guys chatting along with us on the YouTube and on Twitch. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video. Make sure you've been commenting, so I wouldn't say leave a comment, but that wouldn't make sense. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the notifications turned on, all that stuff, so you don't miss any of our Halloween Horror Nights 2022 videos. Because, like Barry said, we have a lot of them coming, and we're gonna, do our best to make them enjoyable and informational this year at kind of at the same time. So, anyways, Travis, thank you for hanging out with us for the first time.
Of course,
appreciate you. We love you.
Me.
Of course.
Aww,
thank you for helping out and everything. So I greatly appreciate it. All these lovely menu pictures on our guide.
You owe me fried Oreos for them, though.
Yeah, I got you some fried Oreos this year. I got you. So
what do we get?
You get nothing. You two are just here forever and ever.
Get me out of this box.
Yeah, you are
again. The
mine.
box is quite comforting.
You are mine forever. So, anyways,
I am no man's.
Right.
You walked into that one, Clint.
I did. Gosh. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Be safe, and everybody have a great Halloween Horror Night season. And we'll probably see you guys
in the fog.
We will see you in the fog. 4 days to go. We're super, super excited. So,
just look at me with all my bug shit.
All your bug shit.
Oh my god.
The bugs.
Please come up and say hi to us.
Yeah,
don't message us after the fact and say.
Actually, you know what?
I was going to say hi, but you looked busy.
Give me a second here. Hold on. Before we wrap it up.
Oh, Barry or Clint's gonna leak something.
No, I'm not gonna leak something. Let me pull it up on my phone here. Give me 1 second.
It's loading. It's
I know
opening weekend.
There we go. Let me zoom.
Is that the Stranger Things 2018 cup?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
All right, for those of you that hung around for the stream, here's a look at our button this year.
Very good.
We got our Thrill Geek pumpkin button coming soon to the event. I have them ordered. I don't know if they'll be there. I mean, not that we'll be giving them out on opening night, but they are ordered. So I'm waiting for the shipping confirmation. So yeah, there's our.
We still got plenty from last year.
Yeah, I still got a ton from last year.
If you want one from last year, just ask.
They're right over here in my closet. Yeah. They're in the basket over there. So
honestly, people probably won't care if I just give like one out of one and one out of the other.
Yeah. People actually really liked the bloody hand button last year. It was it was a pretty big hit. So that was
I think
pretty
I have
cool.
some from each year we've done it still.
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
So this will be a smaller button. Last year I went kind of big with the bloody hand. It was like I think it was like a 2.25 2-inch button or something like that. This one, as you can see, it'll be a 1.25, so it'll be a little bit smaller, and it'll be a cool little ThrillGeek logo pumpkin. So anyways, there's an exclusive sneak peek at our button this year. So I'll try, and it's just a waiting game. I'm waiting for them to ship it. So if we have them opening night, I'll give some to Emily and Travis, and I'll hold on to.
And then you could just ask for me when Travis abandons me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to abandon you. Emily, you're like my sister, but you actually go through Halloween Horror Nights houses.
Who's poor?
She's literally going to watch this and be like, I'm going through in October.
Oh, gosh. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Be safe. And like we all said, we will see you in the fog. Take care. Bye-bye.
Stay safe out there.
Bye.